So, I welcome you to the lecture series on practical machine learning using Python. And today, our topic is data leveling. And I hope you know that what does it mean by level, because every day you in your normal tasks also face this leveling, okay, where you have to put some important marking to your particular item of interest. Okay, that is nothing but our leveling. So now we are going to learn that how to perform the same in data, that is data leveling. Now, it is very important to send the data to ML algorithms having proper labeling. Okay, and for example, in case of classification algorithms, lot of labels in the form of words, numbers, are there on the data, because in that way we can classify those data in much better way. Okay, so that's why we have to use data labeling. Now, what is level encoding? That is very important. Most of the sklearn functions expect that data with number levels rather than word levels. And so we need to convert such levels into number levels. And this technique or this process is known as level encoding. Okay, so why we have to perform level encoding? As you have got the answer already, because most of the SQL functions want the data in number levels then rather than word level. So we have to convert the word level data into number level, and that process is known as level encoding. And for performing this level encoding, we have to take the help of level encoder function of scikit-learn Python library. So do note that we are going to use level encoder function of scikit-learn Python library for performing the level encoding part. Well, so coming to the practical implementation, okay, so take a screenshot of this. Now, from sklearn import preprocessing, then input levels you have to define. So I'm defining here as red, black, red, green, black, yellow, white. Okay, so these are the different input levels. Okay, sometimes you will see that red is repeated twice and you will get it why I'm doing so. Okay, then encoder pre-processing dot level encoder. Then we need to feed the levels to this encoder, isn't it? So our level encoders, that is level encoder function, is now in encoder. So let's feed this level. So encoder dot feed input levels. Then now let's check it. Test levels say green, yellow, black. I'm taking this as our test data or test levels. Now, encoded values is equal to encoder dot transform test levels. So now we are passing these test levels to our encoder. Okay, let's take the encoded values now. Now let's print them. Print and levels is equal to test levels. So we are printing the test levels. Now let's print their encoded value. Okay, because we have passed them to our encoded encoder. Okay, so encoder have transformed it and putting it in the encoded values. So let's print them. So print encoded values, list encoded values. Okay, so I'm using list. Now encoded values 2041. Just to check, decoded list encoder dot inverse transform. You know inverse, I'm now putting the values and I want their levels. So let's perform the inverse transformation. Okay, so decoded list encoder dot inverse transform encoded values. So I am now putting this value. Let's see what it will decode. So first print the encoded values. I have already printed it. So encoded values are being printed. Now let's print the decoded levels. So decoded levels list. Where are the decoded values we have? decoded list. Okay, so list, decoded list. Clear? So now you just go through the each line or each statement of the code and just coming to our Python IDE. I'm going to open my spider. So this is my spider. So I have typed every line or every statement of our code and I have saved it by the name leveling1.py. So let's run it because I have already illustrated each line of the statement. I hope that you already got it. So it doesn't matter that what are the input levels you are taking. Okay, it may be the different you are for your case. I am considering red, black, yellow, white as input levels, and for test levels, I am considering green, yellow, black, and for encoded values to make it decoded levels 2041 I'm taking or I'm considering. Okay, let's run it. So our file is running and see the output is coming. So levels green, yellow, black. Those are the test levels I have considered, isn't it? So that is being printed. Now encoded values, their encoded values are means for green we have 1, 4 for yellow and 0 for black. I have these values, okay, as encoded values. Now we have provided the decode encoded values for make it decoded levels. So 2041. Okay, so you see they have been decoded using this decoded functions. Sorry, the decoded values there with respect to 2041 are red, 0 for black, and 4 for yellow, and 1 for green. Got it? So I hope you already got it from their values. You have already seen that 0 for black, previous encoded value, and 4 for yellow, and they are common in this case. So 0 for black, 4 for yellow, and other red and green. So decoded levels are also coming. So guys, I hope this leveling part, which is very, very important, I am repeating it again that they are very, very important, especially in case of classification algorithms, are now clear to you why we have to perform it and how we are performing it. Encoding portion also, decoding portion also. Okay? So now coming to the today's question, and today's question is what is level encoding? I'm repeating the question again. What is level encoding and how you will perform level encoding in Python? Okay? So comment your answer and we'll meet in the next lecture. And don't skip the practical. Well, stay safe at home. Bye bye. Take care.